it was cool because I felt like it was long overdue and it was meant to be. Like, it was pretty normal to me because I knew him for so long, but I felt like okay, I'm in good hands. Like, this somebody that's kind of like, it's a family situation. Like, and I knew that he had good intentions for me. Like he always helped me and my brother out even when I wasn't signed with him. Like he always, helped us out. If we needed any help or any advice and stuff like that. At that time, him and his dad was beefing a little bit, and at the time, 50 had his dad over at his gym, at 50 Cent gym, because he was promoting boxing, and he had a big picture of him, and he had him at 50 gym. And at that time, that's when Floyd and 50 was kind of at odds, like, and but his dad, Floyd's dad, and him was at odds too. Floyd's dad thought that he was gonna have Roger train me, his uncle, because he didn't think that he was gonna want him to. But I'm like, nah, he ain't gonna do that. Like, he ain't gonna try to, I ain't gonna do it anyway. Like, I ain't gonna leave you, and I'm gonna stay with you anyway. So, so me and Floyd talked, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna be bringing your dad to the gym, so y'all need to rap, and you need to get him at your spot. He shouldn't be over. He shouldn't have to go nowhere else. We was eating at a restaurant, some little Japanese spot. Floyd he had the whole restaurant. It was closed, but he opened it up. It was me, him, maybe just two other people, but we had the whole restaurant to ourselves. Floyd liked to do that. He'd buy the restaurant out when it's closed or something. And, sometimes it'd just be him and a couple people, or sometimes it'd be him and a bunch of people. He just had that whole spot to himself. But yeah, so him and his dad talked on the phone, and everything was good. So I was happy because I didn't want them to have a beef, and it would have been weird for me to be coming over there. So then, Floyd got me my first fight, and we fought. We were successful, and it was fun. Just seeing. I've already been seeing him train, but at this time, I've seen him train a lot more on a daily basis, and seeing him behind the scenes and how hard he worked and the stuff, his routine, and I already knew, but this time I kind of seen him more on a daily basis. Like, I always wanted to give Floyd the space. Like, I ain't never want to be like I ain't never look at him as a dollar sign like everybody else did. Even though he was my promoter, I always knew, like, dang, I already know all I gotta do is do my job, train and stay disciplined. I'm gonna get there. He gonna make sure I'm good, and he gonna make sure I get that big bag. So everybody else, it was a lot of other people. I ain't gonna say everybody, it was people there to play their part that had jobs and stuff like that. But I'm saying, I just know how people can be. Me already knowing a lot of, heavy millionaires and big celebrities and stuff that I was already around. I just see how people are around them. I wasn't never that type. Like, especially, I ain't never look at Floyd like that. I knew him before all of that Money Mayweather stuff. I knew him as Pretty Boy, and I was around and seen him when it was ups and downs. So I ain't never look at him like, I always appreciated him in a whole nother light. Like, I had big, it was big respect for him. Like, it wasn't no pride or no overstepping my boundary. I knew, he was the captain of the ship. I wasn't there to compete or nothing like that. So, I learned a lot, though, just from seeing, his discipline and a lot of stuff that he does that make him who he is as far as the sport. Yeah, so yeah, it is a lot of, the treatment, of course, is way different. And then being a world champion mixed with that, being a world champion already give you a lot of perks and stuff like that. But being with the money team heighten it, of course. Like, so yeah, like it's a lot of perks did come with it, like, for sure. The cons that I experienced, it's a lot of fakeness that come with it, for sure. Like, but see, I'm good thing I am from the streets, so I got the education to know that kind of stuff. Like, but yeah, it bring a lot of leeches, phonies, and sometimes even as much as you might know and as street smart as you might be, sometimes you still get food, and people change. Like, I experienced this situations to where people I never think I would have fell out with, they did some fake stuff, and it's like that term how people say, oh, sometimes people change, but sometimes people around you do change. I experienced that. Like, I stayed the same. I ain't never want to be treated no different, but sometimes people think you do, and they start acting different. I always just wanted to be the same dude. Like, I ain't want nobody to start acting weird and acting different, because in their mind they thinking I'm acting different, but I don't want no different treatment. I want to be the same person that I always been. Like, I ain't do nothing but win the belt. I ain't buy new skin, new eyeballs. Like, I'm the same person. So that'd be the crazy thing. But it was weird because dudes might have been worse at groupies than the females when it came to Floyd. Like, a lot of dudes, of course, try to get around me to get to him, and everybody want to pitch a business deal, and oh man, I want to have Floyd. They try to get around me, and just because Floyd got a lot of money, they think that somehow, I don't know how they think, I can join the money team because I can rap, or I can paint, I could play tic-tac-toe. Y'all, I mean, dudes just coming over with all kind of crazy stuff, but it's like, man, y'all coming to me like I got a job. What I do is I'm a boxer, in the businessman and stuff on the side, but that's what I do. Like, my job ain't to be all these other things that y'all want me to be, and come to this dude and do this and that and pitch a movie idea to